Application developers are keen to deliver solutions to the end user, but most of the time they've got a tendency not to put enough emphasis on the management side. This application has been designed with the IT manager and the network administrator rightly in mind. As an IT manager, one of the questions I'm usually asked is whether the user can leave their PC on. There is no need for that anymore, as the user now has control by downloading the application from the App Store or Google Play and then installing it and logging on using their domain credentials. So the same username and password they would use to log on to the domain, they would use to log on to the applications. From there on, they will be able to see the status of the PC, whether it's on or off, and they'll be able as well to restart it, shut it down, or start it. In order to install the Start-App, there are some prerequisites that have to be taken into consideration. For example, a Windows server with Active Directory, accessibility to an LDAP, as well as the installation of some roles like Internet Information Services. With regard to the PCs and laptops, they will need to run Windows 10 or Windows 7 and would have to be connected to the network via an Ethernet cable. Accessibility to a management portal was always key in the design of this application. What we wanted was an administrator, wherever located in the world, to be able to log on to a secure site and then be able to manage his users by utilizing the tools available on the management portal. For example, assigning a machine to a new user or blocking access to a user. The network administrator would be able to log in to the Start-App on his or her phone using the administrator credentials that would have been specifically created for the app. This will enable him or her from their phone to view all the machines on the domain, as well as their status, on or off, start, restart, shut down any of them. For ease of management, the administrator has the ability to search for a specific machine instead of having to scroll through a list of PCs, as well as having the ability to utilize a filter to view machines that have a user assigned to them and those who don't. The Start-App has truly been a game changer for our organization, especially during these times where we saw the majority of our workforce confined to working from home. By giving the administrator as well as the user control, we are able to keep our workstations turned on only when needed, therefore reducing our power consumption as well as our carbon footprint. If you are interested, we will assist you with all the prerequisites, create your accounts, provide you with all the support needed to configure and set up the required services on your network for a successful implementation.